No return coming. He'll call for the...
Complicated going on here, just, you know. Complicated going on here, just...
See ya. No, I'm currently losing 21 to 10.
Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He lets it fly. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pirates. The AT unit on the field.
Just scored.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gill. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Pulls it in, it's Thorne. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. The aerial assault continues. Grab near the marker. It's Watkins. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Syracuse right back at it. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
trying to get in the end zone again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They weren't able to move them an inch on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to barge in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Working that left side now. Touchdown Orange! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
He's going to run it. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down with the run. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
East corner's going to give them some space. Crosses the 45. Running toward the tape. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge and makes the big play.
Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown ECU. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Just scored a touchdown, 28-23.
Now they'll
Going
try
for
the
2.
two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3.
6.5 minutes in the third. 8 minutes with accelerated clock.
He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal with time. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Yeah, it just takes away the 2-minute factor of the game. Like, yeah, but like really 2 minutes is like 1 minute or 45 seconds. You get what I'm saying?
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks.
Yeah, that's so annoying. That's 100% why I'm getting false starts all the time, and I don't realize.
Really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive.
Yeah.
Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Kingsbury. He let
Wow.
the thing fly quickly, but he
He
couldn't
misses a
make the connection.
pass. Unbelievable.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, we can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. Touchdown, East Carolina.
ECU takes the lead.
They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
So true. This is my final game of the season,
Point
so.
is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now. And
No, I mean, because, like, I think I'm going to be I'm recruiting better than, like, some bum-ass job. But if I could get, like, I probably would take, like, Minnesota, for example.
They're on the verge of giving Cam the rest of the day off.
I'd like a team in the ACC, to be honest.
We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Yeah,
You should
Carolinas,
know about
exactly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline.
Jesus.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
He started out the game 20 for 20 with his quarterback because he's finally had an incompletion, and
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback
and
did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back.
I got him to throw an
Pulls it
interception
out,
the next
runs
play.
the play action. Great job of
Oh my God, these guys catch everything.
and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind him.
A lot of urgency for this
I think the
The defense doesn't have an answer
commissioner
for this slot guy
scheduled,
right now.
like
They
he
want to think about
manually
bracketing
scheduled
him,
user
having
games
a
for people.
defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Wants to throw on third down. Gets it out quickly. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wide out in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thorne. Made a defender miss. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road.
Touchdown, Cuse! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Syracuse scores,
No
takes a
return coming.
2-point
He'll
lead.
call for the fair catch. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense, right?
He's loose. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Makes the catch. He's got enough.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
ECU takes the lead back. 6 minutes to go.
Point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th.
Probably.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
God, these guys catch everything, man.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
And they'll finally get it down after
my safety.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Dropping back, it's Kingsbury. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads. You can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Fast motion from the offense. The give to the tailback. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes.
Oh, well.
Touchdown, Syracuse. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He's got it for the 2.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there, because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game, and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you've gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick. So nice job there getting it executed.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Wide receiver shows motion.
Uh-oh, this guy stayed
it's the
home,
end
but
around.
he bailed on it.
At the 35, he's open. All kinds of running room. The 20. Past the 10.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Pirates.
Definitely.
They move on top here in the fourth. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Coastal Carolina answered the bell away from Conway today with an impressive victory. The Chanticleers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Good
Kevin,
tackle.
thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll line up for a second down play. To throw, it's Kingsbury.
Oh, come on, kid.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
On the run, it's Hart. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
He's ran this dumb play so many times.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. And I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find
Oh my, they catch everything, bro. They literally have caught everything. It's crazy.
Man coverage, they've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Leaves it with the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Down 4 late. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive.
Get him! Let's go, Chris!
And they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense.
You know, offensively in that situation,
Fucking ran that place so many times.
going forward, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
What?
So
Why is it not telling me to kneel?
On the challenge,
He's only got one timeout, right?
We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Where is it?
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory
Let's go.
formation coming. You
What a
talk about
game.
building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the
What a
winning plays
game.
at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ooh. I do have a quarterback already, but figured like if there's one thing I could get in this game that could really, this guy looks solid. I have this guy committed already. Pretty solid numbers. Yeah. Maybe I'll get a guy in the portal. Purdy. Caleb Purdy. Seven 7-5 for this ECU season. Oh, I always do that. No, I like when you stop your screen share, it like asks, do you want to leave? And I always think it's asking, do I want to stop sharing my screen? All right, I'm gonna head to bed, Chris. Con yeah, congrats again.